again. Welcome back. That little, goof. Jeez, I could have saved that for some bloopers. That would have been some good bloopers. Dang it! I never think those things through. Yes, thank you, Margo. Okay, Mr. Wolf. Okay, Margo's there. Oh, there's an item. Potion. We quite literally had to grind up past 50 this time. In my playthrough on the Switch, slightly over 50 level, slightly over level 50 was all that was really needed to take down Omnicron and stuff. But apparently that was not good enough in the original mobile version of Nexomon. Okay, here we go. There you are. What are you guys doing in my house? Are you afraid, young Nexomon? You're sending us to what is basically... I can't believe I'm actually gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this just because getting tired of saying the bad place. Basically hell to fight an evil demon king and his demon king. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Come on now, if we don't destroy Omnicron's soul, he will be able to resurrect it. It's your job as the new Nexomon to make sure that never happens. Why can't the Overseers go? Aren't they like our minions now or something? I'd like to see Spencer fight Omnicron. He's a doof. Why would we want a coward like him to fight it? But then again, you have been quite a bit savage as of late in this game. But I'm not going to disagree this time. I would like to see that little coward fight, because what did he do in the main game? What did he actually do? What was his main task? Actually, we have lost contact with all the Overseers. But don't worry, as soon as we find them, we will send them your way. Look at this beauty, though. I call it the Vortex Gateway. You put a Nexocore under our house. Ahem. There is no time to waste. Let us proceed and activate the gateway. It seems like the engines are ready. We made sure you'd land in a relatively safe area. Please step on the platform now. Yes, guys, this will be added to the Nexomon playlist, but not as... It'll be marked as post-game. Nexomon post-game, episode 1. There is no episode 13. There will not be an episode 13. Unless this goes for 13 episodes. Unless the post-game goes for 13 episodes. Because we're going to be doing a lot of grinding. We're going to be focused mostly on grinding, guys. Because of how the main game went. I do not trust that this is not going to be even more difficult if we don't do tons of grinding. Now listen very carefully. Your job is to explore the netherworld, find Omnicron's soul, and then destroy it. You don't have this precise location, so you'll have to do some exploring. Now go. There is going to be a slight paradox going on in the post-game, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Dr. Winston. Yes, Margo? Are you sure we can't contact any of the Overseers? That's right, ma'am. I find it quite strange. What about Ellie? What about any of the other allies? None of them, I'm afraid. To think that they'd all suddenly disappear on this important day. That is strange. I am still wondering about that. Having done the post-game for the first time quite recently, I do not know much about it or remember much about it because I have to repeatedly do it like I do the main game to get anywhere. I've got a bad feeling about all this, Dr. Winston. Winston? Okie dokie. At least we made it in one piece. Margot and Winston sure seem to be in a rush. Don't you think? They didn't even wait for the overseers. I guess they're really afraid of Omicron coming back. How about we take a look around? There should be a clue about this location, about his location. Oh, and if you need to return to the mortal world, let me know. It's not like we're going to be doing that. We are going to be starting every episode in the netherworld. We aren't going to keep going back and forth. No, that's not how we're going to do it now. Ooh, item. Super potion. There is actually a character we will meet right in the post game that does make multiple appearances in the sequel, and it is a character I do not like because he's a big pain in the rear. You guys will figure it out when we get to him. Maybe. If not, I'll tell you. Weird. Didn't they say the overseers would come to help us? No, they didn't. They said they couldn't get in contact with them. I can't sense them anywhere nearby. Of course not. $10 diamonds. Ooh. We are going to be collecting this. Hey, isn't that Nexomite? It seems like it grows naturally all over the netherworld. We are going to have to find out how to get this, because if we can, we should come back to the netherworld and gather the rest of the Nexomite. Maybe. I don't actually know where every little bit of it is. I did collect quite a bit of it. The Nexomite is still very valuable, though. We should collect as many fragments as we can. And there's 41 fragments. I only managed to gather up to slightly over 20, up to maybe 30 fragments in the Switch version. Wait, what's this? This is probably it. Here we go. It seems like this barrier won't let us through. Oh, but here's some good news, guys. There's something special gonna happen with our Nexomon. Something exceedingly special, and which will make something special out of our Nexomon. Don't worry about that. They are all going to be the same Nexomon. Just don't worry about it. It's because of your Nexomon. There's Dina! Or Mother. Oh, no, not Mother. Hold on. Sorry, guys. That is the sequel. Not this one. Oh, I just spoiled something. Please ignore that. Please ignore that. I will have to mark as spoilers. There is spoilers here. Hey guys. Why do you keep following us? I live here. I'm supposed to watch over my father's slumber, and yada yada, remember? What are you wearing? Come on, be nice to her. I'm not an explorer anymore. It's a thing of the past. No, I'm a Nexomon tamer. A Nexomon being a Nexomon tamer. Where have we seen that before? Well, you guys know where I am. Yeah. I won't be spilling any more beans. Wanna fight? No. Well, okay. You came all the way here. You must have come to destroy his soul. You're not the first one to try that. Oh yeah. Many previous Nexomorphs have attempted this journey. It never ends well. Tina, we need your help. Maybe we can do it. Can't stop you from trying, but it won't be easy. This barrier is just the first of many obstacles. What is this for? Barriers like this prevent Nexomon from trespassing. What do you mean? What do you mean trespassing? If Nexomon live here, then shouldn't the Nexomon be allowed to pass? You see, the Netherworld is kind of like a big prison. To overcome the barrier, your Nexomon must be very strong. We already beat the game, Dina. There's another puzzle. Which means our Nexomon are perfectly fine with that, shouldn't they? Even stronger. To maximize their power, your Nexomon must undergo something called a rebirth ritual. Rebirth? Details are a little tricky. You should speak with Miriam. Come follow me. Ooh. Well, let's go and find what this rebirth thing is all about. Okay. Let's go. We have to gather any and all Nexomite traces. Like this. We gotta try to connect every single Nexomite fragment that we can get. For a purpose which I do not know. There's a reason that we could do it, a very important reason actually. Is this it, Nara? Yes, you gotta help them. You gotta help them out. You must be the current Nexolord. But it's just a kid. Yep. Well, who am I to judge? I am Miriam, one of the the Netherworld's mystics. Many powerful Nexolords before you have attempted this journey to the heart of the Netherworld, and none have ever made it back from the void. Are you willing to follow on their footsteps? Yes. Your kind is a paragon of recklessness indeed. This ought to be fun. Now, let me explain the rules of rebirth. Only a Nexomon that has transcended a certain threshold of power is capable of being reborn. Once the Nexomon is reborn, its body will return to a basic form, which means that their combat stats will also revert back. So, there's the thing. That is why I didn't want to say anything. That is the special thing I'm talking about. The game basically tells you itself. The rebirth, as the game said, the rebirth ritual reverts all Nexomon back to their original state and their stats as well. But here they will level up faster and quicker. They will evolve at completely different levels what they're traditionally meant to. because they must become even stronger to evolve this time around. Which means that they're... oh yeah, I will... Let me reset that. Wait, isn't that supposed to make our Nexomon stronger? Why would their stats revert? Let me finish, you scrub. Yes, your Nexomon will become weak again, but their growth will be enhanced. See, right there. Like I said, the growth will be enhanced, all that stuff. That's what the rebirth stuff is. After this, this is why we need to focus on grinding more than the actual storyline of the stuff of the post-game story. Not as important as grinding. Main story was slightly more important than actually doing any grinding, but we kind of had to grind at some points because of how much more difficult it became. But I physically saw why lots of people complained. It was more likely that they complained about the original version more than the other versions of the game. The other versions of the game, it was crazy. In other words, your Nexomon will get more power each time they level up compared to a regular one. If you wish to venture into the heart of the netherworld, you will have to perform the ritual. I will be waiting. So Miriam can rebirth your Nexomon back to level 5. And this is the only way to bypass the barrier. If you are willing to rebirth your entire party, go ahead. Otherwise, you should deposit your Nexomon away. Why would you do that? We kind of can't do that if we want to progress. I have a portal storage console. Leave any Nexomon you don't want to rebirth with me. I'll be waiting for you beyond the barrier. Good luck. While we kind of have to, most of the Nexomon we have. Before we go, let's grab this. Let's talk to Miriam now. Hello, young Nexo Lord. Let me look at your Nexomon. Please. Aha! This is perfect. I see that you got a Nexomon in your party that can be reborn. Basically, all of them can. Would you like to proceed with them? Are you sure this process will revert them back to level 5? Very well, hand them over. And stay put. There's gonna be lots of grinding gonna need to be happening. Your Nexomon have been reborn. Okay, now, if we go into the... Hello, young Nexomon. The rebirth ritual was successful. Why do you keep saying hello to me? Remember, every single Nexomon in your party must have been reborn to venture into the netherworld. You heard her. You gotta deposit any regular Nexomon with me. Safe travels. Now, if we go back into our party, you can see every single member of our team is back at a weakened state. But if we go back here, go back through all of this, go back to here, we could do this. We could pass through it now. Yes, before we could not pass through it. I wonder how strong the Nexomon around here are. You didn't put R. Come on, developers. Now that your party has been reborn, you may want to train a bit. Train a bit? No, we're going to be grinding. We're going to be putting our nose to the grindstone. We are going to be at least level 70-something or 80-something by the time we leave this part of the postgame. Hold on. Do we not have... Yeah, they are on. Shouldn't that... To be honest, I think that should have done a lot more. One more hit should do it. But they should not be taking that long to level up. They should not have taken 2 Nexomon to level up. With how long it took Frolf to evolve. This is very curious. This is not how the post-game played out. This is not how the post-game played out with the levelage. The leveling took just literally as long as no one gets knocked out, we shouldn't have... Oh, and here is a very, very special thing. Oh, right, never mind. It was not this version. Switch version that has all the golden exotroops. See? It is very much possible to capture. However, this would not be this type in the sequel. It would have been changed to Ghost. Are you kidding? We cannot afford for our team member to be knocked out. So can you please? This is getting ridiculous. Cannot afford for you to be doing stuff. How are you this weak in health and stuff? Finally, what a waste of Nexomon. And the ones we catch here will never be normal. They will never just be a regular Nexomon. They will always have the star, I do believe. Actually, that is my favorite attack. That fellow kitty actually has. That is also not the type of Gorgonita, and they definitely be changing looks and types of Nexomon in the different versions. Because this type, I do believe Gorgonita is not mineral type. And to think it took forever just to get Frolf to evolve. Personally, I think Platifu should not have been normal type to begin with. It should have been water. Because it's a platypus. For the sole reason that it is a platypus. Actually, they should actually not be level 9 right now, due to the leveling system. Oh. We also have, I don't need one of these guys because it's been captured already. And for this typing of feather, I sure hope what is coming up is not. I'm just hoping I'm still right on that, because the drastic differences between this version, the original this version, and the Switch version of the game, and any other versions of the game, such as the Steam, which is the versions on Steam, and stuff. I'm really actually hoping that's the drastic differences then change it to the point where I can no longer actually know anything about the game, which, to be fair, has happened in this playthrough of the game. It actually has gotten to the point where I don't recognize the game anymore because of the drastic differences between this original version and the version I am used to, aka the Switch version. Personally, I think this thing should have gotten an evolution and been rare. Should have been a rare over common. Harp. Because it's a harpy. That's the one thing about the first game that I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that the first game had now I actually can't remember what I was gonna say. Darn it! I can't remember what it was I didn't like about the first game. Oh, 200 money! Well, dang it! I can't remember now. Let's not worry about it, guys. I will eventually remember what it was. I do. Oh, what, y'all? I might actually have to go back and rewatch the episode. There is one thing I kind of wish we had. The sequel has special like DLC stuff going on, while this only has post-game. Well, this is post-game content. The post-game content in the sequel is going to be different, but I know exactly what stuff I want to be using in the sequel. You guys already know that we can, but we're wasting a bunch of Nexo traps are being wasted. You are a turd. Get in the ball. Get in and so used to Pokemon and stuff. Get in the Nexo trap. I will admit there are some things that are better in the original version compared to, not the original version, but the OG Nexomon compared to its sequel. Like, the sequel has things in it that I think could have just been better off if they had left the same. I mean, look, with all this grinding we technically have to be doing, and if you guys remember what level, oh, let's see, oh great, this is great, guys, this is wonderful. It's changed in the other versions, so drastic changes from the original mobile version of this game that practically I don't even know this game anymore, guys. I don't recognize this game, and And there's Fella Kitty. I don't know this game anymore, guys. I don't know this post game. I don't know this. Why is it so drastically different from the other versions from the Steam version and the Switch version? Why are they so drastically different? This is strange. I can't contact anyone. Ellie, the overseers, the scientists, they're all unreachable. They don't expect us to beat Omicron alone, right? Well, we technically did before, so I don't know why this is such a problem now. Ooh! Yeah, a lot of these things do not exist. Hey, you made it! There's people here. Hey, you're not the first tamer to enter the netherworld. They are brave tamers who also came to slay Omicron in the past. They all failed though. Now their spirits live here, trapped forever. Yeah, okay, don't scare the kid. Do you think these tamers will help us? Of course, that's what these camps are for. See, there are no like big cities or anything, just these small, tiny camps that are all around. You can get your Nexomon healed up, and there's also a shop over there. Where are your overseers, though? We don't know yet. That's weird. When you're ready, follow me to show you the way to Omicron. We should get some supplies while we can. Remember that I can teleport you back to the laboratory if you want me to. No, absolutely not. Unless we are not doing that. Thank you for the offer. Oh, there's more Nexomon. We've got to remember to look for that. Please, by all means, put that stuff in the Nexomon fragment. Hello, are you on your way to the heart of the netherworld? Let me heal your party up then. Huzzah! Done and done. Save travels. Alright. Oh no, I don't think they're ready for this. If even one gets knocked out, this whole natural routine goes. Wait, unless we revive, we can fix it. Help! Stand back, you foul monster. You think I'm afraid of you? Take this. Is anyone else feel like this is familiar? You may be stronger, but I can outrun you. Yeah. This must be what they call a writer's block. Writer's block is something different. Monkapa. Oh, we're gonna be lucky. Maybe not. I stand corrected. And it's gone. Again. You saved me. Please take this reward. Wait, you're giving us something? Of course, that's how it works. Ron didn't seem to think so when this happened to him. Silver Nexobox. My name's Molly. I'm the Netherworld's finest merchant. Meow. How did you even get here? Shh, it's a trade secret. I own shops in every camp around the Netherworld. Come pay me a visit anytime. She used to be a lot nicer to us than Ron first was. That must have been Ron's daughter. Obviously. Anyway, we should head north. Dina said she'd show us the way to Do you guys remember having more... Oh, dirtworm! This is actually one of my favorite Nexomon from Nexomon 1 because its design is really good and it's a worm, like worms. One of my favorite animals on the planet. Annelids have the most fascinating lives. Lives that live in terror constantly, but due to repeated grinding, that we will be going through, who knows how long these episodes are going to be because of all the grinding we need to do. Okay. Some Nexomon that I've seen the original version, which is this one, I never even saw them in the Switch version, which is the version I am most used to. The reason I wanted to buy the game is because it's, well, it looked fun when I first saw it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have that sometime. I gotta buy that sometime. So there's nothing to worry about. Oh, here we go, Bethra. We will most likely also, in this episode, evolve every single one into their secondary stage. Bastra, I do love the Fethra line is my favorite evolutionary of the evolutionary path. Is my favorite evolutionary line of all the beginning Nexomon. And we have 3 starting ones, which is Fethra, Petro, and Akka. Fetra Tempestra now. And Akka. I'm not a fan of the drastic differences that they started with, and having to change all that to be different in the other versions. Why can't they just keep all of that the same? I am not a game developer, but I plan on developing a game myself. You know, I noticed that Petrol here has like a little lily pad around its neck. Basically an emotion motel. You got all the different emotions on the different sides of its head. Now, if you guys want to see you guys want to see the Switch version of the game, I would be happy to do that. I would be happy to do that for you guys. Just tell me if you would like to see that or not. Because I would actually really like to try to do that. You guys, when the time is right and stuff. I would actually really like to play one of the other versions of the game. I might even do the PC version of the game, because I also plan on doing Nexomon 3. Actually, 2 of them may not evolve this episode. I mean, look how much health we already got, and we are not even level 20 yet. Never mind. Not a Nexomon fragment. It's like a television with the different emotions on the sides of it, all around the sides of its head and stuff. Some of the Nexomon, I am actually quite disappointed with something from the DLC. They brought back quite a bit of the Nexomon from this game, which technically be classified as extinct, and this post game will explain that. in the sequel of the game, you will notice some cool stuff, actually. Oh wait, hold on. Cannot believe we didn't see that. I guess it was kind of blending in with everything. That was fine. I guess they might either evolve exactly the same way they would traditionally evolve at. Okay, now, let's go. You are a big pain in my fanny. Get away from me. Hey there. Who are you? You can call me Ziegler. Don't like you. You are a big pain in my butt. I don't like you. Go away. And you must be the current Nexolord. Yeah, and we're headed to the chasm right now. To what end does the Nexolord venture so far away from safety? We have come to destroy Omnicron's soul. There is no need for that. The king of monsters has been restrained. Why bother? Turn around, Nexolord. Leave and never return. Omnicron has escaped before. That prison is useless. Yes, thank you, Atlas. You lack the strength to do anything about it. Now be gone. You can't force us. What's up with this guy? You will turn around, and you will never return. Nope. That's not the reason I don't like Ziegler. But I don't like Ziegler for another reason entirely, actually. I didn't even know many of the... Now in here, they kind of do have to level scale in order for them to be useful in training, but this is the only place I really think that level scaling is truly necessary in the first game. That dude has some... Ziegler has some issues, guys. I do not like him. And if you guys... I would like to hear what you guys think of Ziegler. But as soon as we've seen more of him, oh, it's an obelisk. Okay, now it makes sense. I guess the stamina is only really raised. Oh, wait, you can't leave this behind. These fragments are exceedingly important. We have got 5 out of 41. You will soon see why grinding in this game is so important. Why grinding in the post-game is so much more important than actually getting through the post-game itself. The game will show you this. Woo! Oh wait, we can just go back and look for the previous form of that. Venowar is actually an evolved Nexomon level, but here it makes sense. must have all the ones that I recently, well, I have captured and stuff. So, either the PC version, Fan Through must look different in the PC version. In fact, we may even go with a different, 6. Haven't you noticed the scientists are nowhere to be found? Ellie and the overseers aren't here either. Well, yes, can we stop talking about it? It is very obvious, Atlas, that they are not here. The only one around is Dina, but even she is a bit off. We're going to have to search. There's one last thing I really want to get done. This is the last thing I want to get done. Oh, come on! You cannot escape my gaze, Nexolord. Hey, you know what? We defeated Omicron, you can't stop us. Zico, you are a big pain in my butt, dog. Okay, maybe you can. I've never seen a Nexomon like this. I hope you're ready. This part is meant to play out. Okay, so that actually is normal. Just so you know, yes, this is supposed to happen. Very much supposed to happen. We are not supposed to win this. So this grinding is obviously never going to help us against Ziegler. Don't worry about this guy. This will not restart us. I mean, I appreciate the fact that Akka did dodge that, but it nullifies literally everything. Just prolongs the process. Hey! 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 You gotta wake up. The expansion can't be this short. Can't be so short. You are undeserving of the Nexomon title. Hey! Excuse me, I am not. You are just too OP, sir. You are too overpowered. That's enough, Ziegler. Go away, now. Oh, what an unexpected turn of events. Go away, you can't fight the two of us. You're wrong, Nara. I could destroy you both in a blink of an eye. But then again, we are both too old to incur in senseless violence, are we not? Nourish that kid back to health and stay away from the chasm. That's all I ask. And I should care about that way? Whew. You can stop pretending now. You were pretending? Are you alright? We were assaulted by a guy with 9,999 HP. What do you think? That's one of the wardens. Long ago, Master Alzar built the chasm, a wicked prison to contain all of his enemies. And each prisoner has their own warden to keep them restrained. So what is that guy doing here so far from the chasm? I'm not quite sure. Maybe he doesn't have a prisoner. The least he can do is prevent people from reaching the chasm. He transformed into something really powerful. Yes, wardens must be exceedingly strong to be able to imprison my father and siblings. Oh, let me heal you up. We must travel together from now on. You shouldn't fight Ziegler alone. Okay, before we do end off the episode, we're gonna do... Oh, there's more Nexomite. We will be... doing this. More grinding. But you guys now know one of the reasons why I don't like Ziegler. Why he's a big pain in my butt. Yay! All of these other Nexomites are perfectly easy to find. However, they become a little more harder to find because there are places that have them are hidden. So I will be doing some research on how to find all of the Nexomite fragments. Okay, here we go. This is the part that's going to be a big pain in the butt. We shall grind up here for a tiny smidgen of time. Before we stop. Okay. are going to have to swap. Because this place consists of a lot. That is one of my favorites in the ways of what it was based on. Instead of stopping at the different towns and stuff, we will be stopping every time we reach a new area. And in this case, this is a brand new area of the Nether. I want to get to at least level 30 before we stop for the day. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, jeez. I wish we had some golden blocks and cups right now. Why did this have to show up now? I really don't like the fact that this had to show up right now. If we waste everything... Oh, this is bad. I can almost guarantee we're gonna waste every single one of our teams trying to catch it, maybe. I don't know, but... I don't know why a legendary show. It seems like it's the game is trying to play us dirty. Oh, come on, please! We gotta stop the video! What a waste! Legend, this is why I need... I think we might have to just retreat. Luhava may not be able to catch this thing. I wish there was a way for us to Why do you have to waste such time? Why do they have to make this waste so much time? It's like I will be knocking. We'll be getting rid of this if we waste every single one of our next traps. Because then there's no point. Then there'll be absolutely no point in anything. This is why we need golden Nexo traps. This is why instead of Nexo boxes, they should have just given us a golden Nexo trap like they did. They should have made it do golden Nexo traps like they had made it for the Switch version and not wasted all of our time giving us boxes. Sorry guys, but we may have to just knock out luhava. Because it's wasting all of our Nexo. It's wasted. Can't you just get in the stupid Nexo trap? Please? I am done trying to cancel this. This is ridiculous. This is super ridiculous. It's weird that this works better in the sequel. And I'm not joking, guys. I'm absolutely not joking around when I say that catching a legendary and a regular Nexo trap in the sequel works better. It's gonna, I knew it, guys. We will have absolutely no Nexo traps and it will not have been caught. So, the thing about this is, once our last Nexo trap is gone, guys, once our last one is gone, we are going to attempt until every single Nexo trap is gone. And then, we will be turning around. And we will be doing right. I don't appreciate this game. I really don't. I don't appreciate that this game decided that a legendary was a good idea to have right now. And we're not grinding, but we will be turning around. We will not be continuing forward. And we will be purchasing tons of Nexo traps. Because it's basically just wasting our time at this point, trying to it's wasting our time trying to catch this. This thing just shows up out of nowhere. Anywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. Netherworld or otherwise. So the end of the episode will basically be us wasting every single one of our Nexo traps. The next episode tomorrow we will be be turning back and getting more Nexo traps because of all the wasted Nexo traps that are happening right now because of this stupid thing. And don't get me wrong, guys, I love legendaries of any sort, but it is super ridiculous that we were forced to waste the most important Nexo trap on a Nexomon that it should never have been used on. So that is a mistake on the development part, actually. When you make a game like this, and you have a special type of catching nodule or something, and you force the usage of that special stuff, you're about to go down. You will not survive this fight, luhava, because I will knock you out because you refuse to stay. You downright refuse stay in the stupid Nexo trap, so I will be knocking you senseless. I will be knocking you out and I've knocked you senseless already. You should not still be fighting the Nexo trap. Yeah, but like I said, guys, once it is, and I'm gonna be like super upset. I'm gonna be super upset if the last Nexo trap is the one that doesn't fail. Because I'm not gonna deal with this stupid legendary anymore. Because we wasted we only have 2 Nexo traps left. All because of a big waste of time. Because luhava is nothing but a big waste of time. So I probably shouldn't care about catching it. Because it's a big waste of space as well. It's a waste of space when you can't be bothered to just not waste. Oh, really? That's a big waste, guys. That was a huge waste. Next episode, we will be turning back and going back to the stuff. That was a big waste of time, guys. I am so sorry about that. That was the most ridiculous thing I've had to do and stuff. But it was a big waste of a whole bunch of Nexo traps. So as of next episode, we will be turning back. We will be going back to the thing to purchase a lot. We will be turning back to purchase more Nexo traps. So there is no point in actually catching anything else. We will get to level 30, and then we will end the video off. That thing wasted so much of our time in Nexo traps. But I won't complain about the fact that it did help prolong the episode. This will be the last level we raise. Yay! Huzzah! And this is literally just the beginning of the post game. So, thank you all for watching, and I will hope to see you in the next episode of the post game for Nexomon. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.